What is up, guys? Welcome to another edition of Snack Hero. I am your host, Jordan the Snack Hero Anderson, and today we got some unique ones, some fun ones. It's been a minute since I've done a Snack Hero just solo dolo like this, but I'm coming at you today because I had a couple days where I ate more than I wanted. Well, I ate enough to where I didn't want to have like a bunch of junk food and snacks. And I don't have too much junk food today. It's just some interesting things. I'm kind of excited because one of them's going to be probably terrible, probably one of the worst things I've ever eaten on here. So we'll let you guess which one it's going to be. But I am also back at it with some more ice cream. So here we go. We got the Van Leeuwan Espresso Fiore de Latte chip or Fior. I don't know. It's in French. That's all I know. So, I found another ice cream flavor. I'm always on the lookout if I can find these flavors. If you know where I can find more cool ice cream flavors, snacks, drinks, like restaurant items, like recipes, I'll make something. I mean, anything, anything goes. So just let me know. But I got that. I got a little drink here. I'll talk about in a minute. I got some little candies here. And I am going to start out with the ice cream because I don't want it to melt too much. So let's just dig right into the ice cream. And before I do that, I'm just trying to think of anything that I have coming up on the channel. Not really too much going on with me. I'm getting ready for some family to come into town. I'm back to working full time, which means maybe, I don't know, we'll always have tournament fights and tier ranker. That will always happen. And some of the other shows, we're going to do it when we can. We'll do our best to bring it to you whenever we have time for that stuff. So I got a little bit of time today, just a quick minute, and then I got to rush back out to work. But because I'm back to working full time, like my job is like that. That's why I don't want to have a side hustle anymore. My job is my side hustle, not this. So this is what I want to do. So I'm working towards it. We're working. So every view helps. If you sign up for our Patreon, patreon.com/movie hero, it all helps us to just bring you more content, to do this more often, to make it higher quality, bigger and better, all that stuff. So we can't do it without you guys. So, and then it's just kind of like I mentioned before, this is the calm before the storm. Because I'm going to town in exactly 2 weeks from tomorrow. I'll be meeting up with my co-host for most of these things, Austin Pez Howell, and we'll bring you all that content we've been hyping up. But let's get into the ice cream here. Van Leeuwan Espresso Fior de Latte chip. I'm trying to see if there's anything that's like different or unique, but not really. I mean, just it has the little milk with the coffee beans. I'll just show you that. It's got the same little story that they have on every thing of ice cream. They call this a pint, I think, but 14 fluid ounces is what it says here. So however much that is. But so, and for anyone who knows me, I grew up Mormon. I grew up in the Mormon church. I go to church. I still believe in it and all that stuff. But I'm not as strict as like some people are. We don't drink coffee, but I will have coffee ice cream. I'll have like coffee candy. I'll like that kind of stuff. I don't really drink coffee though. Plus, like, I don't know. It seems like it would be nasty. I guess I can't really say for sure. I mean, I can kind of say I've had one sip of coffee in my life. Can you believe that? One of my jobs that I worked at a movie theater, we had a coffee shop in the theater, and one of my coworkers had some coffee concoction made, and he's just like, "Here, try this. It's really good." And then I wasn't even thinking. I just grabbed it. I took a sip, and then like kind of had to like have an embarrassing moment and run to the bathroom and like spit it out. Like it's awkward, but anyways, that's just part of the religion. I mean, try not to question it unless it seems like something too crazy. And like, it's coffee. Who cares? I don't drink alcohol. I don't drink coffee, but I still have a great time. Like, I mean, if it's from the ground, I'll do it. I mean, I've done certain things, but anyways, it's not about that. It's about these snacks. So, but I like to give you a little insight into my life versus just like straight up doing the snacks like stuff. I mean, I could make these quick, be like, here's your snack. This is what it tastes like. 8 out of 10, boom. But I like to have some fun and just kind of give you a little insight into my life. I'm an open book. I'm not never closed off. I'm always open. Watch the streams, watch our podcast especially, or I have a thing that's I forget what I call it, like Jordan's journal entries. That's an insight into my life. But so check that out on the channel. But yeah, I'm gonna try this out. We got the seal of freshness on here. Doesn't really say anything. I thought these ice cream normally said something on there, but not this one. So I'm just gonna pop the top in the convertible box. And that's basically what it looks like. I'm just gonna guess it tastes like coffee, ice cream, and chocolate chips. I can't imagine there's anything too fancy to this, but I mean, I can't really smell it. That really doesn't have. I'm trying to get deep in there. I'm not smelling any coffee whatsoever, not one bit. So we'll see if it tastes like it. So I'm gonna dig in. I got 3 spoons, so I'm gonna try not to. Sometimes I get on a roll and I forget and I double dip. I'm trying not to do that, but here we go. Bottoms up. Also, I've never had an espresso, so I don't really have much of a comparison to it. It tastes like what I imagine coffee. I mean, I've had coffee ice cream, coffee milkshake, coffee candy, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, the chocolate chips are definitely dark. They actually taste darker than most. Like, and I'm not a big fan of dark chocolate, so that might play into my my score here. But let's try it again in the darker region of this thing. Maybe try to get more of the coffee stuff, because I do like those like chocolate covered coffee beans. Those are good. Or I don't know. Like I love the smell of coffee. I used to do home health care. Used to be for a little tidbit about me is I used to work in the medical field. I was a CNA. I did home health care, and I would have to help people that were like paralyzed or sick at home or just couldn't do things for themselves. And I worked with a lot of people that like muscle dystrophy or like what do you call it, Parkinson's or ALS or like that kind of stuff. And I would make them coffee, and especially that big old can of Folgers, the big red one. I would just rip that thing off and just take a big whiff, because that stuff smells good. I love the smell of coffee grounds. It's good stuff, but I don't drink it, but I like smell it because it smells amazing. But anyways, let's try this again. So that bite tastes way more like coffee. I think the first time I got into the lighter part, it won't really translate that well on camera. There's a lighter part to it. You can see on the bottom of the screen, and then on the top, kind of left of this thing of ice cream, is where it's darker, and and it tastes more like coffee. It's good stuff. I'm gonna do one more. Like, I would eat this like easy. Like, it's not bad at all. But my first bite wasn't very strong, so you got to get in there in that darker region. But yeah, and we got Brian. It says, "What does it rank on my Leeuwan? Leeuwan. They spell it Leeuwen. It's like Leeuwan. It's French. Like, honestly, this ranks pretty high on that scale. It's good stuff. I mean, I can't remember. It's definitely better than pizza, mac and cheese, Grey Poupon. Like, it's better than that. It's kind of up there with the honey cornbread with strawberry jam. That one was actually really good. So yeah, like, man, not gonna say it's the best coffee flavored thing I've ever had, but I'll give it an 8. Like it's solid. It's really good. One of the better ones for sure. So, but next I got to get into my drink because my candy that I have here might be one of the nastiest things I've ever eaten almost in my life. We'll see. And you'll see why in a minute. But we're gonna start with this uh, the Alani Mimosa flavored energy drink. So that's it right there. I mean, it's supposed to taste like a fizzy orange drink with a little like touch of alcohol, something like that. But it's an energy drink, and I haven't had good luck with Alani drinks. Alani drinks are straight up nasty. They're not good. Every single one of them has tasted like nasty chemicals. So let's see if this is any different. Let's see if they have any flavors that redeem themselves. Because I've had some energy drinks like I think it's the not the big game. Oh, it's called Bucked Up Energy. I think there was one of those that was actually good, and the rest were bad. But like one of them, just because the flavor or whatever, it was actually good. So let's try it out. Let's see. Oh yeah, you can smell the citrusy stuff, but I can already even smell the Tums like flavor. Oh man, that is bad. I know it's gonna be bad. The Tums cough syrupy medicine-y flavor. It just tastes like one of those like all the other Alanis that I've had, like one of those vitamins that would dissolve in your mouth, like like a Flintstone vitamin but nastier. Like I don't know. So, but we'll try it out. This thing has 10 calories in it and 1 gram of sugar alcohol in it. So it's got a little bit of something to it. 4 grams of carbohydrate and a crap ton of sodium, 170 milligrams. So I don't know if that's a lot. It says 7%, but of your daily value. But yeah, that's it. I mean, there's not really much to it. I like the design of the can. Like it's fun. It reminds you of like having like something bubbly or like citrusy for breakfast. I mean I'm gonna try to do it over here because the lighting's better. But yeah, definitely better over here. But you can just kind of see where it says mimosa there at the top, and then energy drink down there. So, but let's pour it up. Let's have some of this. So, oh, it's got a little bit of an orangey, like slightly orange coloring to it, which I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if that's the best sign. And also, I'm gonna go donate plasma. I've been doing that to get a little extra money. Ooh, this tastes like oh, I know exactly what it smells like. It smells like that emergency stuff or the airborne that you like dissolve in there when you're sick. That kind of drink. Oh, it smells just like it. Oh no, please no. Oh gosh, no. But I'm gonna go to plasma. I've been doing that to get some extra money for my trip that's coming up. Just to have some extra spending money, and I can't have too much caffeine. If my heart rate's too high, they won't let me donate. So I'm just gonna have a little bit, but it's better not taste like airborne. Ugh, tastes like airborne. Maybe like 2% better than airborne, 5% maybe. I'll be generous and say 5%. I wish this was giving me all the vitamin C and the good stuff that airborne was giving me because I'm drinking straight medicine. But I mean, I I can still drink it because it's ice cold and I can just make it work. But not good, not good. Don't have any Alani drinks. Don't waste your time. They look fun. They look like cool cans and cool artwork. Not good. And I still have. Well, technically, I only have 2 more. I bought 3 and I realized that I doubled up on one of the flavors. And I'm sure there's some flavors I haven't tried yet that I will try them just because I want to try them all. I eventually want to get to. Oh, I forget what they're called, but they're energy drink for gamers. I want to see energy drinks for gamers. I forget what it's called, but I want to. It's called G Fuel. Yeah. So eventually, I want to start trying some G Fuel because I've been seeing that around quite a bit, and they even keep it over like by the video games, which is kind of interesting. They used to have Mountain Dew, like the Mountain Dew Game Fuel and stuff for gamers, but it's G Fuel that they have there. So they want you to stay up all night and keep playing their video games and spending your money on add-ons and that kind of crap. But anyways, I don't know if the drink's gonna help wash the taste out of my mouth, but this next one. But what this is it's a type of candy corn. If you know me, I hate candy corn. I hate it. I think it's one of the most disgusting things in the world. And I've been listening to lately. Austin sent me some stuff from Lewis Black, and he does a bit about candy corn that's about like 8-9 years old. But then he does an updated one that's like 4 years old or something, and like he's just talking about like how disgusting that it is, how it's just processed sugar that turns into a syrup and just like has the worst flavor, and it's supposed to be corn that tastes like candy. Oh joy, like whoop-de-doo. I mean, and then he's like talking about all the varieties, caramel. You have a candied apple. You even have like a brunch one that's supposed to taste like pancakes and syrup. You have like berry flavored huckleberry and like other like why nobody asked for it. Then the worst thing is you have those freaking pumpkin things that are like a giant candy corn. Those are even more disgusting. And I know people who do love candy corn, but Chris Scott, like, I mean, we get along great, and we have some things in common, but we have some things that we're opposite in. But like, he's such a good guy that like I really like his personality, and like he's super outgoing and easy to get along with, and so we always have a great time despite having kind of some difference of opinions on some things. But I mean, maybe he'll like this, but what these are specifically, they're Wiley Wallaby candy corn drops. I tried to blame this on the country of Australia for doing that, because they make that like Australian licorice that's like really really good. I don't even know if they make that, because I'll show you something here. But this is the front, Wiley Wallaby, and it's candy corn drops and candy corn licorice with a candy shell. So not only is it candy corn, it's black licorice, and I'm a weird one. I actually love black licorice. Me and my dad, we both like black licorice. Like, not everybody likes it. Most people hate black licorice, but I'm a weird one that I like black licorice. I can't eat like large quantities of it, but I mean, I like a little bit of black licorice from time to time. But this is what it looks like. Wiley Wallaby, you can see. I mean, the bag looks cool. It looks like fun and interesting. But when I saw this, I'm like, that looks disgusting. I'm buying it. I'm gonna do a snack review on something nasty, because it's fun to like try gross things. Because what if it surprises me? Maybe it'll be good. Yeah, yeah. What's up, Austin? Yeah, black licorice and candy corn mix. Yeah, yuck. It's like, and it's not a like. It's like combined into one candy. Like, it's no thanks. But and I don't know if it's all gonna be just like the little things of candy corn on the outside, black licorice on the inside, but or if it'll be a mix and be some regular candy corn in here. But the one other thing I wanted to show, I can't blame it on Australia, because if you can see this, it's made in the USA. So we have nobody to blame but ourselves. This comes from Minnesota. I'll blame the state of Minnesota for this nastiness. But yeah, let's open it up. Let's see like how bad this stuff's gonna be. Ugh. But the Australian licorice is like really solid, really good stuff. It's like soft and like just really flavorful, like really good. So maybe it'll help it out a little bit. And it smells just like candy corn, but like a little better than normal candy corn. Doesn't smell like as nasty as like candy corn. Just like, I don't know, because candy corn just like you're eating candle wax that's like got a really nasty, like, I don't know, like solidified like corn syrup. It's gross, but yeah, you just got these little, like, I don't know what you call them, candy corn drops is what they say, with the candy shell. I'll give you a little look inside the bag. See, that's what they look like. So yeah, I don't know if the different colors. I'll try one of each color. I'm sure they're exactly the same, but you never know. But yeah, so we got one of every every color here. There's only three, but so we'll go with the orange one first. And I want to bite it in half so we can see what's in this thing. Hmm. Well, I should have known. Like, they call it candy corn licorice. They don't say candy corn black licorice, so it actually doesn't even taste like black licorice at all. Like, there's no black licorice to it. It's almost like candy corn outside with like a jelly bean in them, but you can see the like jelly stuff in there. So yeah, and it's weird. It's not as bad as candy corn. It's not like it's not great, but you know, it's almost kind of flavorless, honestly. It's like I don't know, like it's some kind of jelly with a hard outer coating to it, like almost like slightly softer than an M&M, but uh, sort of like a Good and Plenty. If you ever had a Good and Plenty, so those have the candy coating on the outside, then it has the black licorice on the inside, but that's black licorice. This is just, I think it's supposed to be candy corn flavored licorice, honestly. So let's try this yellow one, see if it's any different. No, they're all the same, but surprisingly, like not as bad as I would have thought. I don't even know if I want to try this white one because the thing about this, like, I already know what my score is going to be. It's going to be a 5 out of 10 because they're not good, but they're not bad either. They're like neutral and like have very like little flavor. I mean, there is a flavor, but it's just hard to like pull out what that flavor is. I'm not even gonna eat that one, but I don't know like who these are intended for. Like who likes these flavor or like something that's candy corn like licorice flavor. Like I don't know who this is for. It it kind of seemed more of like an old person thing, but then again, this might be bad on an old person's teeth. Might pull their dentures out, the dentures right out of their mouth. So, um, yeah, it definitely has that jelly bean kind of aftertaste though. So, just like a, I don't know, it's like a whatever the most neutral tasting jelly bean you've ever had, like that tastes almost like nothing. Maybe the white jelly bean or something, or that white kind of like clearish like looking one, and that's slightly transparent. And just put a weird candy shell over a good, like Good and Plenty. So I don't know. It's not. It's weird. I'll never buy it again, but it was definitely something. I don't know, but the best thing of these snacks, definitely the ice cream, really good stuff. Like I'll be finishing that off like not in one sitting, but I mean like over the next week or two. But I want to get into this unboxing. So I got one thing that's gonna be something I'm gonna use for my trip that I'm going on. So that's one thing. And then I just wanted to open this for fun because I got my monthly thing from the guys at I'm part of the Mythical Society for Good Mythical Morning, Rhett and Link on YouTube, and they send some really cool stuff. So, yeah, um, yeah, I know what it is. I'm not gonna say what it is, and of course, I got it's probably from the ice cream. Of course, I gotta get it on my shirt. Anyways, I hope that's from the ice cream. Anyways, so let's open up this bad boy. It's all right. um, and actually, I don't think I even need this knife that I got. I used to have a couple cool like hunting knives and a pocket knife, and I know where one is, but like the spring on it broke. So when you try to use it, because it's one of those fold out kind of Swiss Army type ones, but it's a better one. It's a nice one that I got from REI, and the spring loaded part kind of broke. So you go to use it and it bends on you, and it's kind of dangerous. And then I had a couple of big hunting knives. I don't know what happened to them. They're like, I had a really cool, like a dragon blade looking knife that looked really cool that I got at a job. Somebody gave it to me just because I don't know why. When I was doing carpet cleaning for Stanley Steamer, and I guess they didn't want to tempt me or something. So like, here, yeah, like, there was this lady that's like, my son just moved out. He's not taking this stuff. You want anything in this box? And I saw the cool dragon knife, and I'm like, hell yeah, like I'll take that. And then I made the mistake of going on a flight right after work. I had to like go to work and then immediately go to my flight to fly somewhere. And I forgot I had like my work stuff. I had like a box cutter and my knife. And so of course security, they're going to confiscate that, but they let me send it back to my house. And so it did come back. But when I moved, I haven't seen it since. So it's probably floating around here somewhere, but I don't have any good knife sets. But this can just rip right off, I'm pretty sure. I'm hoping. There you go. Yeah. So, yeah, the Mythical Society for Rhett and Link. Like I've already mentioned, the best like Patreon style subscription for any like YouTube channel that I've ever been a part of. They do really cool stuff, and they do stuff almost daily on there. They're doing all kinds of extra episodes, extra podcasts. They're like giving away really cool and creative things that they like do, like different like comedy things. It's like they have like one where they drive around in their car and they do some like car vlogs, and it's just them kind of like BSing and talking about stuff. They have extended episodes, so it's like if we were doing an episode of Snack Hero, I'd have a fourth snack, but you can only see it on the Patreon, like something like that, or like they're doing live events. They're doing like a Comic-Con thing where they call it Mythicon, and it's going to be a whole convention where they're going to have all kinds of events and guest speakers and some celebrity guests and stuff. That's in Texas. It's in Dallas in October. I really want to go, but I might be a little broke after my trip. But and then they do like some exclusive R-rated streams where they get kind of crazy with their crew and stuff, and have some like fun events and stuff going. So some really cool stuff. And they do these monthly items, like well, not monthly. They're quarterly items. So you only get 4 a year, but they're still fun. And I just got to figure out where I'm going to play this thing, because I'll show you what it is. I already know what it is, but it's vinyl record. So this is Rhett and Link, and it's I'll show you there, and we'll open it up too, because there's nothing on the back here. But it's Rhett and Link. I think it's like Rhett and Link sing Brooks and Dunn in the year 3000. So they're big country fans. I'm not a huge country music fan, but I still think this is a pretty sweet collector's item, and you can yeah, they do it in the style of like what country music would sound like in the future. It's kind of cool. And their next item's really cool. That they have this throw a blanket that they're doing for their next item. That's going to be it has a printout of their set. So like they hold it up on screen, and it's an exact replica of the set that they film. And so I think that's pretty cool. So I'll get a blanket for my next item. So that's cool. So I'm hoping they got some like cool artwork or something on the inside. Oh yeah. This is just like the little sleeve thing. So you see him here dressed up as like what they think it would look like in the future, and that looks pretty cool. I mean, you gotta admit that's fun. I mean, come on, whether you're into country music or not, that's a good time. Rhett and Link sing Brooks and Dunn in the year 3000. I want to listen to it. I want to hear what's on there, and it's signed by him. So I got a couple signed things by Rhett and Link, so that's awesome. And oh yeah, and look at the back too. It just shows them on the back, and I think that it's kind of like a parody of one of Brooks and Dunn's actual albums. That's what it looks like. I want to see. Yeah, so they got a song that they came out called Neon Moon, which I think you can find that. I think it's on Spotify. I think. I really hope. I'm gonna go look, but they got Neon Moon and they got Boot Scootin' Boogie. So yeah, like they're fun. They're fun. It's a good time. So they got the record here. So yeah, bringing it back old school. Like I'm not that big into vinyl stuff because I don't have a record player, nor do I care to really even get one. But just cool to have something fun. I mean, I think that it's cool. I know people that have like stacks and stacks. Like my ex-wife, her stepdad had a whole music room of like thousands upon thousands, just like lining all the walls of all the records that he had, all the CDs, and then he had tapes, even a few 8 tracks and stuff. And like he would have music nights, so we'd just go down there and we'd put different records on. We'd put CDs on, and we just chill out. He would drink or smoke or something. I don't, but we just play games, poker, just like board games. Like he had some casino things he did on his computer. We'd do all that stuff. So and just play with their dogs. Like it was fun. So yeah. And my ex would smoke a little weed because we're in Washington State. It's legal over there, so it's fine. But anyways, yeah. So that's one. And then I got this, and I'm pretty sure that I know what this is if it came together, because I got a few things coming, but this is from Amazon. So, and let me just do this right. I don't want to cut myself nor cut what's inside of it. Always cut away from yourself. Always. like I could give you some real entertainment and accidentally cut myself, but because this thing's sealed up tight. They use this packing tape that's got the threads in the tape that makes it like really durable. But yeah, so this thing costs a pretty penny. I'm hoping that it has. Oh yeah, okay, so it all came together. Cool. So I got these wireless microphones, and I went for the top of the line, like the best that you can get. Because thing is, for me, like I'd rather wait and just get the top of the line equipment and things versus getting like cheap stuff, because I'm going to continue to upgrade. I don't want to waste money, and in the long run, you're wasting more money, because you're going to get the nice one you eventually want, but you're going to start with the small one to begin until you can afford the nice one. It's like, no, like I'd rather go without for a while and then just get the nice one straight up when I can afford it. So yeah, I won't tell you how much these cost, but it's 3 figures. I'll say that, definitely that 3 figures. But these are some wireless go-to Rode mics. They're dual channel wireless microphone system, and I'm gonna test these out on an episode. So like maybe this Sunday, maybe Tuesday, when we do tournament fights or tier ranker. Maybe I might even test it out on our podcast on Monday. But these are the little like mic packs. It's like kind of like what you see on like talk shows and that kind of thing, or game shows. You see the guys like they'll clip a little thing to their belt or their pants, and it's a little mic pack. So, and it has a little thing for a 3.5 millimeter the plug-in for audio. You can plug it into your phone. You can plug it in your computer, and the mic packs work because it's got Bluetooth in it. So you just connect it to your phone, and then it's just wireless from your phone, because like most phones have done away with the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. So, but anyways, that's it. That's that. I mean, there's a couple other things here I'll show them, but and then I wanted to get some microphones for me in Austin when we're going around Universal and on our trip, so we can have crystal clear audio and video coming at you. So yeah, I got these Shure, which Shure makes like the same microphone Joe Rogan uses, the same like Mark Maron, Adam Carolla, whatever the big podcasters are. I don't know who the biggest ones are, but those are a few at that. Yeah, and so these are just I got 2 of them. They're the same thing, just clip on mics. So that's what came in the mail. So if I have any packages that come during the time I'm about to do a snack here, I'll show them off, because I got more things. I thought that it was my shoes. I ordered some new kicks that are coming in the mail, so I can have some good walking around shoes for the theme parks and stuff. So those are things that are coming tomorrow. So but I'm just gonna open them. I'm not waiting for those, but I like neon color, so I'll show them off like on a stream sometime. You'll see them, but I with some Nikes. I have this site. You go to Poshmark. Like I'm gonna give a shout out to Poshmark, because you can get like really good shoes, really good pants, shirts, clothes that like maybe have been used one time by somebody, maybe even not at all, and you get them for like dirt cheap. Like I've gotten $35 shoes, like Nike ones that retail for like $150, and I'm getting them for $35. Or the shoes that I got are coming. They're like $69 or something, but they're regular retail for like $160 or something. And you find Jordans on there. Get you some J's, Puma, Adidas. They got like everything on there. Converses. So yeah. So check out Poshmark. That's gonna be my recommendation for you today. And you can find some pretty decent stuff. So and also Facebook Marketplace. That's another one that's like pretty good. That one's a little more like you're like going rogue. You're kind of like a Craigslist. You get like, it just depends who's selling it and stuff. But Poshmark's good. Like I've had like the best success with them. So, but anyways, I think that'll do it though. So I got to get this ice cream back in the freezer. I got to get back to work. So, but yeah, that was a fun time. So I'll just tell you a couple things we have coming up and where you can find us. I've been trying to update all of our social media more, so just watch for that. I think I've been doing quite a bit better. It's just me doing it all. Like I update, I'll say 98% of the social media. Austin and Chris do some stuff from time to time, but usually only if I ask them to. Normally they'll promote if they're going to be on one of our shows and stuff. They'll always send up the link and all that. But yeah, and I'm probably the least active on Twitter, but I'm the most active on Facebook, and then kind of medium-ish or to like less active on Instagram. So, and I don't do TikTok. I don't do any of that stuff. You won't find us on there. Maybe, probably not down the road, but you never know. Anything's possible. But and next thing I have coming up, because I'm going to be spending the weekend with family and stuff. So we're doing a show Sunday. We're doing best. We're going to have a tier ranker. It's going to be best action movies from 2004 to 2005 to 2009, and it's going to be the second half of our 2000s series and the last of our action series. And then we got to pencil in the championship, which will probably be like in November sometime, honestly, because we got a busy couple of months coming up. That's our schedule's jam packed, so we don't have a lot of room to fit too much in there. But and then I'm just doing most of this off the top of my head. We have our Patreon exclusive that we're doing on Monday. We're going to be doing an episode of Podcast League Now. We're going to be talking about movies from our childhood, like our favorite movies from our childhood that we just wore out the VHS tape. We watched over and over again. So just, I don't know, like for me, I'll give you one. Home Alone. Home Alone is a huge one. I watch that thing on repeat all the time. And like I'm trying to think of some other ones. Definitely Surf Ninjas, Three Ninjas, like the Santa Claus, like some of those. I don't know if they're all gonna make it. I'm still building my list, but that could be a little preview of like some stuff. Because I grew up in a house where I watched like G and PG movies, and now I watch everything. But so yeah, it'll be interesting. But and then on Tuesday we're doing, and I guess I better bring up the schedule here. I have it here. Give me a minute if my app wants to load, my note app. Oh, of course, they're doing an update to the app. So it is non-responsive. So I'll put it out on the social media. See, there it is. Updating. It's MIA. But yeah, I'm trying to remember what we have for Tuesday. I know we're doing best Adam Sandler movies coming up soon. That might be one of them that we have coming up, and also Jordan Pierce Owens, JPO. We're doing his top 128 part 1 that's coming up soon. So we'll have those. So to look forward to those and some more snack heroes. I don't know when I'm going to be doing another one. May not be till after the weekend. We'll see how busy I am, but and also Chris Scott been putting up some of his reviews on our channel. He's got about 4 reviews. He's been reviewing all kinds of different TV shows and movies. I know he oh yeah, sitcom championship. Brian brought up that one. And also I'm going to be putting out the full list here. Like it might be a day or two, but I usually try to put out an extended list. What I'm going to do is I'll probably put something out that's like goes to the end of the year on the Facebook page and on all of our social media, but mainly Facebook. It's going to be it's going to be a list of what we have coming up. But then I'll do an extended one that'll even go into next year and have some episodes we're doing in January or February over on the Patreon. And they'll be exclusive to the Patreon. So if you want to be the first one to get first dibs at something like that, then you got to send it for the Patreon. So because those spots have been going quick. And if you have any ideas for any shows, like just hit me up on social media, DM me. You can send me an email at moviehero2121@gmail.com if you have a list of some stuff, or if you like to be on an episode, just let me know, and I'll see what kind of room we have, and most likely I can get you on. So but yeah, that will do it for today. So that was a fun one. So and I have tons of snacks, so you may get a snack hero sooner than later. If I can, when my family's in town, like just get away for 20-30 minutes, and I'll do another snack here, because I got some snacks that are kind of just sitting around waiting to be eaten and waiting to be reviewed. So yeah, but anyways, that'll do it. So I've been Jordan, the Snack Hero Anderson, and we'll see you next time.